Hello dear students, welcome you all to the 15th lecture of rural marketing. And in second module, name is rural development. We discuss the various schemes by government of India for the development of rural India. Till now we have discussed Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushal Yojana, Swarna Jayanti Gram Sarojgar Yojana, Prime Minister Rural Development Fellow Schemes, National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, Sampurna Gramin Rozgar Yojana, and Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan. And Sansad Adarsh Gram Yojana also we have discussed in last module. And today few more schemes we have, like National Social Assistance Program, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Indra Awas Yojana is also another name of that, Antyodaya Yojana, which we have already discussed in first module, provision of urban amenities in rural areas, pura, and Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana also we will discuss today. And with these schemes, your second module will get over. So let's start with National Social Assistance Program first. So National Social Assistance Program is a currently sponsored scheme by Government India that provide financial assistance to elderly, widow, and pension persons with disabilities in the form of social pensions. Let me go to that slide. Okay, so this scheme is for basically for sickness, unemployment, old age. These are the limits. This scheme is covering all these people. So national assistance programs, this consists 5 sub schemes. So first scheme which comes under this is Indra Gadi National Old Age Pension Scheme. So it is a non-contributory old pension scheme that covers Indians who are 60 years and above and who lives in below poverty line. So they get almost monthly pension of 300 rupees and rupees 200 by central government and 100 by state government. Second scheme which comes under National Social Assistance Program, it is Indra Ghadi National Widow Pension Scheme. So this scheme introduced in the year 2009, and it provides assistance to widows who comes under below poverty line and age group of 40 to 59, and monthly pension amount is 200 rupees per beneficiary. Next is Indira Gandhi National Disability Pension Scheme. So eligibility for this scheme is individuals age 18 year and above with more than 80% of disability. Amount is rupees 300 per month. Next scheme which comes under National Social Assistance Program is National Family Benefit Scheme. So if in case of the death of breadwinner of the family will receive a lump sum of 20,000. And the condition here that the breadwinner should have been aged between 18 to 64 years. And lastly, Annapurna Scheme, which comes under National Social Assistance Program. So this scheme aims to provide food security to meet the requirement of those citizens who are senior citizens. This is for the senior citizens, and 10 kgs of free rice is provided every month for such beneficiaries. So this is for, we can say, the social assistance programs for widows, unemployment, elderly people. Next, we have Pradhan Mantri Gram Awas Yojana. Earlier, this scheme was known as Indra Awas Yojana. So it is a social welfare programs, and the objective is to provide housing for the rural poor India. And this scheme for urban people was also launched in 2015 as Housing for All by 2022. Indra Awas Yojana was launched in 1985 by Rajiv Gadi, that our former Prime Minister. And this program was started under the Ministry of Rural Development, And under Indra Awasiosna, the construction of houses for BPL population in the rural villages was their objective. So the goal of this Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, which was initiated in 2016 to provide home to all citizens till 2022, and the cost of construction, the household will be shared by the central as well as the state. Under this scheme, the financial assistance up to 1,20,000 is planned for plain areas and 1,30,000 for difficult areas like hilly areas. So the houses which will be built under this scheme, they will be equipped with the facilities such as toilet, LPG connections, electricity connections, and drinking water. And the scheme has been implemented in rural areas uh, except Delhi and Chandigarh. And house development under this scheme will have basic amenities, already we have discussed. So this is basically for providing pakka house to everyone. This is for that. Next, we have Antyodaya Yojana that we have already discussed in first module. So this scheme is to provide highly subsidized food to millions of the poorest families. This scheme was developed by the Union Food and Civil Supply Minister in 25th December 2000. And firstly, this scheme was launched in Rajasthan. And under this scheme, the poorest of poor people, which we say is that below poverty line category, they get highly subsidized wheat and rice. The cost for rice is 3 kg, 3 rupees per kg, and for wheat is 2 rupees per kg for wheat. So once the families has been recognized as eligible, they get a ration card, antyodaya ration card, or we say that yellow card, we say that. So by providing this kind of cards, they can get the benefits under this scheme. Next is provision of urban amenities in rural area. Pura is the name of this scheme. So this scheme, the concept was given by former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and it is the scheme that proposed that urban infrastructure and services be provided in the rural hubs to create economic opportunities outside the cities. Now, which kind of rural urban infrastructure? So they define it physical connectivity by providing roads, electronic connectivity by providing communication networks, knowledge connectivity by establishing professional and technical institutes. So this kind of, they propose that this kind of infrastructure should be provided in the villages so that they can stop the migration from the villages, migration of youth from the rural villages to urban areas. The central government has been running Pura program in various states since its launch in 2004. But in the year of 2012, a restructured Pura scheme was launched that combines the rural infrastructure development with economic regeneration in private public partnership model. So from 24th February 2012, restructured Pura scheme is running. Next, we have Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, very popular scheme it is and very recent one. So that this scheme, Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana under National Mission of Financial Inclusion was launched initially for a period of 4 years. And this scheme was launched in 2 phases and it was initiated in 28th August 2014. So the main purpose of this scheme was to give access to banking facilities with at least one basic banking account for every household. Initially, it was for every household, and to generate financial literacy, access to credit, insurance, and pension to each household. So earlier, we know that that government has so many schemes, but it was not reaching to the end people, because that money whichever is coming in the system was, there were so many loopholes, and through those loopholes the money was going in some other direction, and it was not reaching to the actual people. So by opening the bank accounts for every household, whatever the government subsidies are coming, they can get to the exact person who required it. So that was the objective behind this banking for every household. So under this scheme, they give platform to three social security schemes also: Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana, Atal Pension Scheme, and Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. So later on, government decided to extend this scheme beyond 28 August 2018, and some modification was done by that. Earlier that scheme was for every household, and later on the government decided that the banking for every adult. Okay, a few modifications they have done in this scheme, which you can see here. The existing overdraft limit is, earlier it was 5,000, and the revised one was 10,000. And age limit also they have increased. Earlier it was 18 to 16, later on 18 to 65. No conditions attached for active Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana accounts availing overdraft of rupees 2,000. And accidental insurance they have covered under this for the holders. Earlier it was 1 lakh, and now it is 2 lakhs under new schemes, new accounts which was opened after 28 August 2018. According to that government website, till now 42.28 crore beneficiary bank accounts are there, and almost 14 lakh 4,397 crore balance is there in the beneficiary account. This is the data I got from that official website of Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. And 1.26 lakh bank mitras are there who are delivering branches banking services in some services areas. So this is all about the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. With this slide, I am finishing your second module as well, which was rural development. If you have any confusion regarding this module, you can contact me through WhatsApp. I will solve your queries there. Thank you so much for watching the video.